For weeks, the world watched as the most intimate details of Johnny Depp and Amber Heard's relationship were shared in the highly publicized defamation court case. One thing that stood out for many was how many missed red flags there were during the relationship that was a clear sign that they weren't meant to be.
He's like, kid, are you already thinking of how you're getting out of this? Are you already planning to get out of this, kid?
To keep up with live events near you, check out SeatGeek.com and use the promo code TTC for $20 off your first order. Number 1. Depp never needed marriage. It's a red flag when a couple doesn't share the same beliefs on marriage before getting married, like Johnny and Amber. Johnny was with his ex-partner Vanessa Paradis for 14 years and were never married. Johnny's reasons for the two never tying the knot was because neither of them felt the need to get married. He said Vanessa never needed the ring and he never needed the paper. He also joked he didn't want to ruin her last name because he thought it was a good last name. Amber, on the other hand, wanted to marry her ex-wife, Tasya Van Ree, legally but couldn't at the time. Though they were never legally married, Amber changed her name to Van Ree in 2008, the year before she worked with Johnny on The Rum Diary. 2 years after their respective breakups, Johnny and Amber were engaged. Then they legally and ceremoniously tied the knot in 2015. Not without some hiccups along the way, though. Number 2. Fame or love. During his witness statement about the beginning of his relationship with Amber, Johnny said, "If I had known then what I know now, I would have seen the red flag warning signs." He said he felt she had an agenda to marry him for money or to get ahead in her career. This thought crossed a few minds considering Johnny had over 2 decades of a career behind him when they first met as co-workers. So what was the red flag for Johnny? He said he fell for Amber because she seemed genuinely interested in his work, but later in the relationship revealed she had never watched any of his films. But Amber denied these claims in her statement, alleging she had always told him she never watched his movies, and they often joked about it. For her, it was always about love. Number 3. The fixer. They both thought staying in their relationship would help them fix each other and their situation. For Johnny, he said it was because his father stayed with his mother despite their turbulent marriage. Even though he knew it wasn't healthy, he said, "I didn't want to fail. I wanted to try to make it work. I thought maybe I could help her." Amber also testified that she had stayed and would write apology notes as an attempt to fix their already volatile relationship. Before this case, a spokesperson for Amber told the New York Post that Amber fell in love with Johnny and hoped she could fix him. Wanting to fix each other was what kept them together, despite them both seeing the clear signs they weren't meant to be together. Number 4. Canceling couples therapy. In an attempt to try and fix their relationship, the couple started therapy in October 2015. Keep in mind that just a few months before, Amber filed for divorce. The couple's counselor, Dr. Laurel Anderson, testified for the case and shared what had gone on in the sessions. But she also explained the 4 sessions they missed and canceled in the 3-month period she saw them. Her conclusion from her years of expertise and what they explained to her for the missed session was that whenever they would start doing better at home, they wouldn't come in for their session in case it triggered them. The issue is that, according to Dr. Laurel, they both lack proper communication skills. In fact, she called them terrible. She also felt Johnny didn't have a voice because of Amber's style of talking. Canceling sessions in the midst of turmoil is not always a good sign, and ultimately wasn't good for Johnny and Amber. Number 5. Issues with anger. It's clear from the witness accounts and even the actors themselves that there were some serious anger issues in their relationship and in general. Tracy Jacobs, who was Johnny's agent for 30 years, said in her deposition that in the last 10 years of working together, it became increasingly difficult to work with him because of his unprofessional behavior. She also said he had anger issues which got worse over time. She stopped working with Johnny in 2016.
Said, "You've got to stop doing this. This is hurting you." And it did.
Amber herself has said she has a hot temper. In her 2014 interview with W Magazine, she said her friends have warned her romantic interests in the past of her fiery temper. She continued, "But I'd always rather be passionate than bland. I can't imagine living a quiet life. 2 people with hot tempers isn't really a recipe for peace." Number 6. Stepmom and daughter relationship. During his witness statement, Johnny Depp gave a little insight into the dynamic between his daughter Lily-Rose Depp and his ex-wife. He revealed that Lily-Rose didn't attend their 2015 Bahamian private island ceremony, which was so intimate there were less than 30 people in attendance. He didn't go into full details on the exact reasons why she didn't attend, but he said she and Mrs. Heard were not on particularly great terms for several reasons. Amber, however, testified having a different kind of relationship, saying she fell in love with his children Jack and Lily-Rose. Johnny also testified that Amber's relationship with both his kids was non-existent towards the end of their relationship. Leaves you wondering if the dynamic was because the kids saw the signs and red flags in their relationship earlier. Number 7. Control issues. Control issues came up for both Amber and Johnny during the case. During her deposition, Johnny's ex, Ellen Barkin, testified that during their relationship, Johnny often showed controlling and demanding behavior. She recalled that he would constantly ask her where she was going and who she was with.
He's just a jealous man, controlling. Where are you going? Who are you going with?
The pair had an on and off again relationship during the 90s, which ended in 1998. For Amber, it was Johnny who testified she had control issues when he noticed her reaction to his coming home routine. Johnny said she would often remove his shoes for him when he came home, and when he got to it before she did, he said she became visibly upset, which was a red flag for Johnny, and he said it made him pause and think about other similar behaviors. Number 8. No prenup. This was probably the biggest red flag for any celebrity relationship. It's a running joke that marriages don't last long in La La Land, and it's always a shock when celebrities get married without a prenup. But it was especially a red flag for those closest to Johnny, according to his sister, Christy Dembrowski. She testified that Johnny's side had wanted him to sign a prenup before marrying Amber, saying, "I was scared. I was devastated, actually. It was going to happen as quickly as it was being pushed for," alleging it was Amber pushing for the wedding without the prenup. According to Amber's testimony, it was Johnny who didn't want to sign a prenup, saying that she had wanted one to eliminate any doubt in his mind and other people's minds. Either way, no prenup or postnuptial agreement was signed by either party when they divorced in 2016. Number 9. Trust issues. All mixed up in the already apparent signs that Johnny and Amber weren't meant to be together were the alleged trust issues and jealousy from both sides. Similar to his ex, Ellen Barkin's testimony, Amber also shared in her testimony that Johnny would often question her whereabouts and who she was with, which would lead to major arguments. She also said that he accused her of cheating on him on various occasions. Now on the other side, 2 witnesses testified that Amber often acted out in jealousy. Their private nurse, Erin Filati's clinical notes were shared during her deposition, and where she wrote that Amber had revealed to her she had issues with anxiety and jealousy surrounding Johnny's fame and interactions with other women. And filmmaker Morgan Higbee Knight also testified he witnessed Amber as the one acting jealous and angry. Number 10. Relationship with his mother. Johnny and his sister Christy shared what their childhood was like, witnessing the turbulent marriage between their parents and experiencing their mother's anger. In their statements, they both recounted how Johnny would often run away and hide from his mother whenever things got heated. He also stated that the patterns he saw as a child were the same patterns he experienced in his relationship with Amber, as if he had married his mother. Amber also told the court during the 2020 UK libel court case that she also witnessed her parents' volatile relationship when she was growing up. And in a written statement to the court, Amber's sister, Whitney Henriquez, said she begged Amber not to marry him because of how tumultuous their relationship was already. Sometimes family knows best. It's clear there were quite a few red flags that waved high during Amber Heard and Johnny Depp's relationship. Do you think these signs were missed or ignored? Let us know in the comments below, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe to The Thing Celebrity for more of your favorite celebs.